Hey guys, I'm going to do another quick video. Starting to do something very different in my transition that pretty much was decided within like just the last day. Like it hasn't even been 24 hours. But basically, those of you who follow my channel know that I take androgel. That is my way of getting my testosterone every day. I love it in the sense that I get to control my own intake of testosterone. I don't have to go into the office all the time. I mean, sure, there are plenty of people that do shots from home and stuff like that, but it's just really easy, just throw it up on my arms. When I first was recommended this method by my doctor, he just totally surpassed the shot option, and he was like, this is really great because it allows you to get the same dose every day, so there's a very even level in reaction, and I really liked that because at the time I was having really big mood swings, and I didn't want to have worse, potentially, mood swings. And I tend to have a really sort of wild body experience with all my medical issues, so I try to just keep things as level as possible. But something that was worrying me from day one basically was the fact that the gel does dry, but it takes a couple hours to soak in, and I never seem to be able to take it at the same time every day. But the point is that if I rub up against something or somebody touches me in any way around my arms within a matter of hours of me doing it, there's this really big risk of transferring the testosterone. And it's really not fair to anybody else because they don't necessarily need or want my testosterone, and I also want my testosterone to sink into my body, soak in. So this was sort of brought back up to me last night by a buddy of mine, and I realized that it is sort of a bigger issue and a lot more possible than I had really realized and internalized from my doctor. So I started to get really freaking anxious about this, and I don't want to have to worry about that. I have enough anxiety and things to do and deal with in my life right now regarding my transition, my health, other things in my life. I really don't need another thing to worry about. So my buddy was like, yeah, you should just try testosterone shots. So I just got off the phone with my doctor, which prompts this video, and it looks like tomorrow I'm going to be starting injections, 100 cc a week. So I'm going to go into the office, and he's going to show me how he wants me to do it. Since I've done injections before, he seems rather confident that I will just be able to do it myself every week at home, which would be good. Doesn't mean I need to go back in Manhattan to see him all the time, which, as much as I love him, it's expensive and time-consuming, and I don't have the luxury of doing that. So, I'm pretty excited, and I'm a little nervous. I'm excited because I have heard that, shots can actually work a little bit faster. I've heard that it can help a lot with hair growth, especially facial hair, which I really want. So I think it would be a good move in that regard. I'm looking forward to having that sort of ease of just putting it in my phone as an alarm once a week and then not have to worry about it, not have to worry about contaminating anybody with my tea. It's just in there. Things that I'm worried about, well, I am worried about the fact that I've sort of gotten used to the gel at this point, and that my body's going to get, a bigger dose of tea in one sitting every week, and then I'm basically going to have 2 days of really high levels, and then it's going to drop. I'm really hoping that I'm not going to experience sort of any negative effects from doing that switch. I did check with my doctor, and if I do not like the way I feel on the injections after my body adjusts, that I can, obviously there's going to be a period of adjustment, but I can go back to the gel, so at least there's no, I'm not permanently stuck into injections. The other thing is that I don't really like needles and injections, but the good news is that due to my headaches, I am extremely used to needles now. I've had literally hundreds of needles put into my head, my shoulders, my neck, my arms. For several months, I was giving myself injections of Toradol in my arm or in my thigh, so I'm rather confident that even though this is a thicker needle and a thicker fluid, that I will be able to do this. It's also just once a month, and like I was having to do that like at least once or twice a day, so it's a really big change. But I think that there can be a lot of positives coming out about it, especially if it lowers my anxiety and increases my hair growth process. So I just want to let you know about that change because it's rather big, and I will let you know how everything goes at the doctor and what I am going to do about these injections. So I will get back to you on that. Have a good night, guys.